Joining me right now is Arizona Republican gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake. Kari, great to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Maria.
Well, we're on our fifth day, Kari. We want to know what's going on. Can you explain why we still don't know the answers in Arizona in the gubernatorial race?
Well, we have election season here. We start voting about a month before Election Day, and we keep counting after Election Day forever. And we're in the process of still counting the votes. And there are about 300,000 ballots that have not been counted. This is according to the county recorder, many of them in Maricopa County, and they are from heavy, very heavy Republican areas. So we're waiting for the vote to be counted. You know, I consider someone's vote their voice. I think of it as a sacred vote, and it's being trampled the way we run our elections in Arizona. I've been sounding the alarm for 2 years. Nothing got done. Very little got done last legislative session, and we need to get in there and restore faith in our elections. We can't be the laughing stock of elections anymore here in Arizona, and when I'm governor, I will not allow it. I just won't.
Well, that's right. And I want to get your take on why it is that when we saw that there was a problem early on, that the people running the elections didn't just say to people, OK, look, you know, it's broken. It's not working. Just fill this ballot out. We're going to do this right now. I mean, you know, what do? You tell people, oh, sorry, this is not working. Go to another place. Drive here, drive there. Of course, people are going to say, forget it. I'm done. I'm not going to keep driving.
Well, I mean, we knew when Election Day was. We've known it for years. It's pretty much set in stone. It's like showing up for the Super Bowl not ready. They had machines. 26% of the printers or of the machines, tabulating machines, weren't working. We had a third of our polling places with either machines that were down or printers that had no toner or low toner in them. And then we had people putting their ballot into door 3, as they call it, because the machines weren't working. And we found out some of those that were to be counted got mixed with votes that were already counted. It's embarrassing. It's wrong. And we need people who are competent running our elections. This incompetency or maladministration is outrageous. And I think the good thing is that more people are waking up to the fact that Arizona has real troubles when it comes to elections. But I'm willing to wait until every vote is counted. I think every candidate should wait until every vote is counted.
Well, when will that be? When do you expect some answers here?
Well, we've got people very wishy-washy. They said Monday, and then I heard them say maybe Tuesday, well, perhaps Wednesday. You know, I think we just have to wait and let these guys get their act together and count them. I'm hoping that we'll have some answers on Monday, but, you know, God is giving us a great lesson in patience right now, Maria.
Well, Maricopa officials sent Fox a statement, so I'll put that statement up as we are also asking why it is possible that we're in day 5 and we still do not know. They say they're being transparent. We have spent a significant amount of time and resources trying to educate voters about the process. But I guess my question to you, Kari, is it true that your opponent, Katie Hobbs, is actually in charge of elections? I mean, she's the Secretary of State, right? So is she, at the end of the day, the one who's in charge of an election that involves her?
Partially, yes. She will be the one that would certify the election. She has a lot to do with registration, voter registration, all kinds of things, the voter rolls, and advising counties on how many ballots they'll need and such. But
well,
I think she should
recuse herself? Why didn't she recuse herself? She's part of the election.
That's a very good question. And we called for her to recuse herself July of last year of 2021, right after we got into the race, recognizing that there's a major ethical problem there. Obviously, just the optics of it looks bad. And she didn't do that, even though many people have been calling for her to recuse herself. It creates problems, to say the least.
All right, Kari, real quick before you go, your priority has been the border. Obviously, Republicans underperformed in this midterm election. Do you believe that the border just fell flat as an issue for voters? What the heck happened? I was surprised even Maida Flores in Texas loses.
No, I don't think that is a bad issue. I think it is the issue. And now I think we need to get through some election reform as well. I don't think for 1 second that Americans, whether they be Democrat, Independent, or Republican, are okay with a wide open border, fentanyl pouring through. I talked to more people on the campaign trail than any other candidate in the country, and I know for a fact that that is issue number one, and it will remain issue number one.
Well, you would think so, particularly with all of the illicit narcotics and fentanyl coming in and killing Americans, poisoning American young people. Kari, we're going to be watching. We want an update. We hope you'll come back soon to give us that update. Thank you so much.
I will. Thank you, Maria.